This podcast is part of the Podcast Arcade Network.
Welcome to the You Choose podcast. We're so glad you're here. Please take a moment, pause this podcast right now, and share it with someone you think would find this podcast interesting. We would really appreciate it. Please go to youchoosepodcast.com. That's the letter U, choosepodcast.com, and find the different ways that you can connect with us and how you can be part of the live event. And without further ado, let's get into the adventure you choose. As you know, we have a plethora of equipment, weapons, ready to go. So we're ready, Eddie. Bring on the chimps with monocles.
I mean, Lee, you know what? We got our stick, we got our dowel.
Yes.
We got our garden shears.
Key guards.
I have the world's most aerodynamic costume.
You do.
Key cards. This is the opposite of the last mug. The last mug was the world's heaviest mug. This is the world's lightest mug.
Well, hey, it's opposite day.
It's very light.
This is Choose Your Own Adventure Live, where you, the viewer, listener, get to decide what happens. So,
you know, how often in life are you subject to the slings and arrows of things outside your control, Lee? You're just trying to do your thing. Some guy over there screaming at you, you know.
Go there, do this.
I disapprove of your life choices. Yes. Nobody asked. With that being said, to choose your own adventure, you get to choose your own adventure. And Lee and I, your humble guides on Covert Nerd this time around, get to do what you tell us and take you on this journey.
It is a magical journey full of chimpanzees, monocles, and pocket knives, and garden shears, and batteries. I mean, just look at all this stuff that we got. We're a 9-year-old kid going into our house by ourselves, taking on mad scientists. I mean, come on. It doesn't get any better than that.
We've had to fight more monkeys than Charlton Heston. This is not fair.
Charlton, we've
had to fight more dang dirty apes.
He's asking us for advice.
Yeah. And look, if you zoom in real close to his back pocket when he gets off the spaceship, when he lands on, you know, spoiler alert, Earth. He has a pocket guide of the Covert Nerd podcast in his pocket.
Speed dial. Hey guys.
And he's like,
what do I do here?
He's like, there's one group that knows how to handle these monkeys with monocles and accents and British accents. Yes. I'm gonna fight these guys. You know,
he knows.
What I love, the thing that bothered me the most. He knows who to call. But the thing that bothers me the most wasn't so much that monkey or the chimp, great ape, was wearing a monocle. It was that he cracked his knuckles and then said, like, it's go time.
It's like a Die Hard movie.
It is. I feel like when you're wearing a monocle, right out of the gate, the dialogue, I expect more out of you.
Yeah.
I expect more out of you. You don't crack your knuckles at me and just say it's go time. You better turn around and have your fingers steepled like this.
like a Bond
and be
villain.
Like, exactly. You're not petting a cat? Get out of here.
Yeah.
Crack your knuckles.
Hey, that's an idea for the next Bond villain. A chimpanzee with a monocle. I mean,
with a pet cat.
With a pet cat. Playing a violin. Because we had one where he was playing a violin, too.
Playing a violin. You know, and one of the options was, do you want to stop and finish, like, listening to the song?
Yeah. And then you have
which is crazy.
Chimp that just cracked his knuckles and said it's go time. I mean, maybe this is...
It's go time.
Maybe he was the unsophisticated brother to the sophisticated violin-playing brother. Mom always loved you best. Type attitude.
Exactly. It would have been better if he had looked at his wrist and said, "Hey, what time is it?" And we would have been like, "I don't know. What time is it?"
It's go time.
It's go time.
That's what time it is.
It's actually go 30. We're late.
We're late. It's go 30. Oh man. Well, if you're joining us for the first time, we're going to get to a decision point, and then it's up to you to decide what we're going to do. So we'll get started. Here's
tonight,
our
chapter 4. We've survived this.
Chapter 4. This is where we're at. we are pretty high on the danger meter, Eddie. Like last time, as you know, so we're teetering on the edge.
Say that again.
Yeah, no kidding. And we've got our items.
The only way we know how to operate here on Covert Nerd is on the edge.
On the edge. We're living on the edge. Just like Aerosmith
I'm on the edge
said.
of my teacup right now.
All right, so I'll go ahead and maybe read the first card. Looks like we got, three sides, 3 card sides. And hey, if you can go pick this up, House of Danger, you can grab it. Let me see if I got the. Oh yeah, as Eddie
you got the box with the sweet box art.
We got the sweet box art with the monkeys on the side that we got chiseled abs. This is Eddie after he works out. So in 6 weeks, you can.
No, that is me.
This is great.
That's 6 weeks.
The chimpanzee weightlifting program. You'll look like this in 6 weeks. Call now.
6 weeks of push-ups and put Rogaine on your shoulders, and everything will come out fine.
Rub this Rogaine on your shoulders.
We have a monocle wearing class. Exactly, some awesome. Shoulder Rogaine. And we also have a monocle wearing class you can take.
Yes.
The proper Yeah.
We'll teach you how to put your pinky up when you're drinking tea.
Hey, when in doubt,
pinky out.
Pinky's out. You know what I'm saying? Pinky out.
All right. Well, let's get started.
Well, we got some people lined up here. So, like we said in the comments, when a time comes to make a choice, we're going to tell you what those choices are, and you get to pick.
Let us know. Serious or otherwise.
If we die, it's your fault.
Yeah. No pressure at all.
No pressure.
All right.
So are you starting this one off, sir?
Yeah, I'll start this one off. After encountering dangers outside the house, facing multiple ghosts inside the house, discovering an underground laboratory, and stumbling upon angry chimpanzees, you're ready to get some answers about this place. Of course. And the nightmares that brought you here. The mysterious phone call I got this morning, you say, it was you, wasn't it? Phone call? What phone call? Wait, it couldn't have found a way to access the phone lines, could it? Professor Marsden eyes go wide, and then he sees look on your face and shakes his head. Well, that's not important right now, he says. Something about his tone leads you to suspect it is important, but you don't push it. If you've managed to get this far, you must be quite the aspiring detective. Well, of course, we took a correspondence course. Of course, we're the best. It was only
how else would you become we're the best of the best?
3 easy payments of $9.99. Boom, you're a detective. That's all you need.
Where else can you become an expert for less than $40?
Exactly. You go on to tell him about the reoccurring nightmares that drove you to delve into this bizarre mystery. Nightmares, he asks, fascinating. If your dreams mean that what I think they do, then I'm glad you're here. I can explain more later, but now getting to the neuron inhibitor mainframe is the crucial thing. It's the only way to retake the lab from my dastardly former lab assistant, Carol. Carol's his former lab assistant. That sounds mean.
Carol, what are you doing?
He says the name in a hoarse whisper, as if speaking it aloud could summon some ancient evil. All right, Eddie, you want to take card 91?
Card 91. Together, we discovered a source of technology far beyond anything this world has ever seen. But she betrayed me. I want to add this as a thing. A source of technology?
Huh.
Like, technology doesn't have a source. This is a technology fountain.
unless it's alien or something. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess.
Lee, take me to the technology well.
Yeah, let me get that.
I need some more technology. Take a big gulp of technology.
Yeah.
But she betrayed me. She used our work to take control. She used our work to take control of the chimpanzees and start a counterfeiting ring with a local crime syndicate.
What?
Yes.
Okay, we're going there, Eddie.
It's not enough to play God. Now we need to
counterfeit money with chimpanzees.
We made scientific discoveries. We made scientific discoveries worthy of Einstein, of Galileo. And then she just uses it all to... He trails off. I'm sorry. I've been locked here so long that I've forgotten my manners. Now that you freed me, I can open a secret passage for you that will lead to the neuron inhibitor mainframe. You know, the neuron inhibitor mainframe.
Everybody has
it
one.
will take you through the area where our most experimental work was being conducted. Be careful. It can get dangerous in there. Like it hasn't been dangerous already?
I know. There's more. But wait, there's more.
Do you see do you see these hands? Do you know what I had to do
to get here? Yeah, you walk into that room just blood soaked and you're hanging on to your garden shears and
I don't want to show you my garden shears.
The crystal meth crown that we captured and who knows what else. Anyway.
Exactly. It's just me who's going, you ask, with fear in your voice, because right now all you've been eating is fear for lunch.
Yeah.
Yes, he says, I'll need to monitor your progress from the operations room where I have access to the security system. Here, use this earpiece so we can communicate. Okay. So here we go, kids. So Lee, first of all, we draw clue 91.
All right. Here's our goal, is to disable the neuron inhibitor. That's our goal.
There you go. So, destroy it. That's something that Al Garrison's quite good at.
He is.
Destroying neuron inhibitors.
Everybody
the clear glass, it's common knowledge, street knowledge.
Yeah.
The common glass door leads to the temporal manipulation lab. The professor continues. The frosted glass door, that's a heck of a distinction, goes to the psychic development room. The professor takes off for the operations room as the secret passage opens from the empty jail cell next door. 2 glass doors are now before you. Too bad the professor didn't explain which route was the best way to get to the neuron inhibitor machine or mainframe. So here we go, kids. First choice. Right. If you try the temporal manipulation lab, go to story card 96. If you try the psychic development room, where one would imagine psychics are developed.
Yes.
Go to story card 115. So
Brent says
temporal manipulation or psychic development.
What do we do? This is where you let us know. Brent says, in my day, the neuron inhibitor was known as 7 minutes in heaven. Yes, Brent. Destroy. Brent just says destroy.
Poor Brent. He's like a shark.
Oh, Brent says go to the psychic development room.
Brent's saying 115.
115. Develop our psychic abilities. So we'll go check that out.
See if we can't give maybe people a few more seconds.
Yeah. Otherwise, we're going to go develop our psychic. So we're going to have a... Oh, Matt's in the chat room. Hey, Matt. Matt agrees. We're going to go develop some psychics abilities, Eddie. Check out Matt's podcast. He does comics with his kids and the 60s Reboot podcast. He's a good guy.
All right, 115.
115. I'll take this one. So we're going to go to the psychic development room. This room features several rows of blue metal chairs, dome-shaped helmets, attached to odd-looking devices hanging above the chairs. There's also a large glass tube, big enough for you to step into, with a door on the side. A green button is accessible from inside the tube. You slowly realize you've seen these machines before, in photos in the reference book Ghost and Ghouls, which you have on your bookshelf back at home, because you're 9. Why not? The photos were in a chapter about how rogue parapsychologists were attempting to give ordinary people psychic abilities. If you remember correctly, the blue chairs are attached to machines intended to give the subject pyrokinesis, the ability to start fires with mind control. The large glass tube is an energizing chamber. that gives people telekinesis, the ability to move objects with one's mind. Both seem ready to go. A metal stairwell on the far side of the room leads to some sort of observation booth, which overlooks the room you're in and possibly others. So we've got 3 choices here next, everybody. Don't forget to touch your temples when you're using your psychic abilities. Oh, yeah, you got to do it.
That's how it works.
It doesn't work unless you touch your temple. All right.
It won't even work if you don't touch your temple.
If you sit in one of the pyrokinesis chairs, go to story card 17 or 117. If you enter the telekinesis energizing chamber, go to card 106. If you skip this weird equipment and climb the stairs to the observation booth, go to story card 99. So do we sit in the pyrokinesis chair, the telekinesis chair, or do we just go to the observation booth? It's up to you, everybody. Where do we go?
We don't want to hint at this because this is a pivotal choice. This is what I would say the choose your own adventure senses are starting to tingle, Lee.
Yes.
I'm getting a little sign where too often in choose your own adventure is there an obvious choice that Al Garrison seems hell bent on. That
Burning
would cook
stuff.
your brain. That would cook your brain. I'm just saying this is probably a bad choice.
Kim is in the chat, says telekinesis. So we have Al with pyro, Kim with telekinesis, Matt, Drew Barrymore, this, and get some pyrokinesis.
So we got 2 choices, 2 votes for pyro.
So Al and Matt say pyro, Kim says telekinesis. So that means
everyone's last say because we've got more people.
Is that your final answer, everybody? Please chime in. Let us know what we should do.
Anybody.
Otherwise, Al and Matt might get us burned. 117. Unless we hear
oh boy,
going once, going twice.
Al with the great British.
He's
all right.
Starter.
Well, here we go, everybody. Are you ready? Ready for this?
I'm ready. Let's hang on. Oh my gosh, I have a feeling.
I'm going to read this card.
I know.
As soon as you sit down on the cold metal seat, otherwise known as Al's bed that he sleeps on, a dome helmet drops onto your head and begins rewiring your neural pathways to activate mysterious, previously untapped portions of your brain. It's fun. It's so fun.
Why not?
And more importantly, it gives you the ability to create fire with a simple thought. Creating fire is easy, but actually controlling it is a different story. In fact, once you realize you've lit your shirt ablaze, all your panicked attempts to diminish the flames with your mind only create more of them. You burn yourself up in mere seconds. To quote Billy Joel, we did start the fire.
Uh-oh.
Hey, look what happens. I want someone to take a screenshot of this. Look what happens when you listen to Al.
This is what happens when you listen to Al and Matt.
This is what... and Matt. Thanks, guys. Look at that.
Guys. Oh, Kim said you all should have listened to me.
2 decisions into this, and
we're dead already. My work. My work is done.
I don't think Al quite understands the point of this on this one. And of course, Brent Schumacher blames you with the classic line.
I blame Andy.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Well,
I did
also,
it.
we moved 2 spaces back on the psychic meter. We're already, so we got to go back to 8 now. We were at 12. Now we're all the way back to 8. We're
just psychic points, or did the danger meter just shoot to the roof again?
No, we didn't actually lose anything on the danger meter. It just said move back 2 points on your psychic meter, which, as you know, as we've gone through the game, you can't even go through some places unless you have a certain amount on the psychic meter.
Yeah.
So, dang it, 80 movies lied to me again. I guess. Matt says 80 movies lied to me. They do lie to you.
Yes. Yes. No. See, this is where you got to be. See, this is where, Matthew, you have to trust 80s movies. If you're going to think about like movies like, say, Goonies or Monster Squad, totally trust those movies. Those movies are going to help you. If you come across like a guy in a cave who loves Baby Ruths, he's going to be your best friend. Yeah, I guarantee it.
Yes. So what's your advice, Eddie? Is don't listen to Al? Is that what you're saying?
Don't listen to Al. That's my point.
It's like in the 80s, you had the PSAs, don't do drugs. Eddie's PSA is don't listen to Al.
Yes.
All right.
My advice is if Al's on your adventure, you ask him for help, and then he tells you what to do, and you just do the exact opposite. See, exactly. Matthew knows where I'm going with this.
Yeah, he does. Yes, man does.
So we're back to card 115, I would imagine.
Yeah. So we can go. Well, no, actually,
so now
I think it said we lit ourselves on fire. Yeah, go back to 115. Sorry, you're right, Eddie.
So now let's go back to the choices here.
Let's try this again.
If we try the pyrokinesis, that's 117. That would be doing what we just did again.
Yes.
Again.
We don't want to do that.
So let's not do that. The telekinesis energizing chamber, go to story card 106. And then if you skip all this weird equipment, go to story card 99. So really it's telekinesis, or this stuff looks way too crazy to me. I think I should go to the observation booth.
So we got two choices, telekinesis or the booth. And Jesse says, if you get your rejection letter, you might defeat Zur and the Coden Armada.
That's actually something you can hang your hat on too.
Not starting on fire.
Yeah. So we have a vote from Amanda to go to the observation booth.
Yes.
And every time you get a college rejection letter, you will be drafted into an intergalactic war to help fight off the Kodan Armada.
Well, yeah, because you're 9.
That's fair.
I mean, we've already taken on monocle wearing chimps. The Kodan Armada at that point would probably be easier, right?
Right? Exactly.
I mean, monocle wearing chimps doesn't get any more difficult than that.
I mean, the difficulty rating.
Telekinesis.
We're going to.
So we got 2 for telekinesis, 3 for telekinesis. I think we're going for some telekinesis, Eddie. So that's 106.
Is that me reading or you reading?
I'll do this one since you did the last one.
Yep.
We're back to 106. Okay. You enter the energizing chamber and shut the door. You press the green button on the interior wall, and the room goes dark while the large glass tube emits a blinding white light, forcing you to cover your eyes with your hands. You can feel the machine rewiring your neural paths to activate mysteriously previously untapped portions of your brain. The pain is horrible. Part of you thinks that if you can just endure the pain a little longer, unlimited mental powers might be unlocked. Another part of you is concerned that your head might literally explode. Oh boy, I'm afraid to turn over this card.
This is going to be not great.
No. Premonition. If you are level 4 or higher on the psychic scale, draw clue 93, but I know we're not because we've been kicked down so many times. We're pretty low. So we can skip that one. If you stay in the energizing chamber and work through the pain, draw clue 98. If you can't take it and get out of the chair, draw clue 103. So, yeah. Sounds like the end of Superman 2. Yep. So, do we stay in the chamber or do we get out? That's it.
So, yeah, do we take the pain, work through the pain, or can't take it anymore, get out?
No pain, no gain, or do we run out screaming, ask for our mommy? Because you're 9.
We got basically 2 votes for take the suck it up and fight through the pain. I feel like I think fight through the pain has won. That would be clue 98, Lee.
Clue 98.
If
okay.
you don't mind reading that. Clue 98.
Well, let me grab it here. I got them in order. So,
You now have the power to move things with your mind. You think about this as you run for the observation booth. Once per challenge, you can raise the danger meter by 2 to re-roll a die roll. Oh, so this could come in handy. Once per challenge. Keep this item, move forward once. Oh, and we get a point on our psychic scale, so we're up to 9. And we go
we get to re-roll if we need to.
Yes, so once per challenge, you can raise the danger meter by 2 to re-roll a die. So
nice.
Yes, we get to re-roll.
And
story
where's
card
the observation?
99. So for
99
once,
and feeling fine.
Al didn't get us killed. That's
wow.
good. I mean,
put that in the old diary tonight. Dear diary. We listened to Al Garrison, and it didn't result in our immediate death. Thank you,
Al
buddy.
Says you're welcome. Omug Comics, by the way, check them out.
Omug Comics. If you want to experience the searing white-hot pain of having psychic powers forced into your brain, you should read Lenny Vernon, Badass Trucker.
Yeah.
No, white-hot, searing humor and fun coming from Omug Comics.
Exactly.
Those guys don't mess around. That latest run with the Colty Saga, which is wrapped up, by the way.
Done.
Head to your local comic stores and pick that up because it is pretty darn fun.
It is. It's fun.
I'm going to read this one.
Yeah, observation booth.
The observation booth has thick windows that look down into a circular chamber where you see a human-sized chimp in a hospital gown sitting at a table. A human-sized chimp. The poor animal's head is shaved and hugely swollen. Electrodes are attached to pulsing veins. The chimp is gazing intently at a small wooden boat, which is floating in midair above the table. The chimpanzee sees you, pulls off his monocle, cracks his knuckles, and says it's go time.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Flashback.
Wrong chimp. The chimpanzee sees you, and the moment his eyes meet yours, you start to black out. You break eye contact just before losing consciousness and decide you'd better exit this room quickly. Next to a fire extinguisher on the wall is a map, which gives you a quick overview of this area. You orient yourself and see that the observation booth is next to the cryogenics lab and the supercomputer room. Every home should have a supercomputer room.
Well, yeah, everybody does.
If you go and look at this adorable illustration,
I love it.
It's a little boat.
Yep, little
just
tiny
floating
boat.
in the air. Look at that. Hey,
So cute.
You know what? To win 100 million covert nerd coins, draw your best telekinesis floating boat and post it in the comments.
Yes, please. We'll give you the conversion rate on those covert nerd coins is through the roof.
It is, and it would result maybe in like a soda, a free soda purchased to you by Eddie or Lee.
A Fanta that's half drank.
A warm flat Fanta.
We spare no expense here.
If you go to the cryogenic lab, go to the card 93. If you check out the supercomputer room, go to story card 109.
Ooh. Cryogenic
Listen,
lab or
I'm
supercomputer?
all about frozen dead bodies, but I want to see me a supercomputer.
That's right.
Hey
I
kids,
kinda do.
I'm a computer.
Hey, look what I got here.
Hey kids,
Mona.
I'm a computer.
Tony Danza time again,
Mona,
Eddie.
Samantha, Angela. Who's the boss? Take a sip. Angela.
Yeah. Oh, so Amanda says 109.
Cryogenics.
Amanda wants the supercomputer. Al Garrison wants the cryogenic lab. So we're split. Uh-oh.
So we have one for we got 2 for supercomputer, 3 for supercomputer now, and 1 for cryogenics.
I think it's supercomputer time, Eddie.
You're gonna go become a computer.
So 109.
109, Surge, you're up.
Checking out supercomputers. What makes it so super? All right.
It's got a red cape on it.
Probably.
Big shiny red boots.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Got a little curly hair.
A little curly hair with a little S on it. All right. Check this out. As soon as you enter the room, the computer lights up. Present your credentials in a digital voice. Demands. It must be the computer. You mutter something about being the new lab assistant. I judge that to be false. You have come here seeking answers. My memory banks contain all the information you desire, but access is forbidden. I don't see a keyboard, so apparently voice commands are the only way to interact with this thing. Unless, of course, you can be...
It's all Siri all over again.
Exactly. This is Siri 0.001 or something like that. The grandfather.
Exactly.
Unless, of course, you can best me in a competition of my choosing. The computer continues. Be wary, human. No flesh creature has ever defeated me and my limitless mind. Oh, I love this. It's so 80s.
I love the guts on this computer. Do you see what we've done to these chimps, bro?
Yeah, exactly. Free action, though. If you agree to compete with the supercomputer, draw clue 97. So, I mean, why not? Let's go check it out. Clue number 97. A compartment opens.
It's going to be some like big, like
like a bolt or something. A compartment
floppy
opens.
bolt.
Yeah. Floppy drive. I love that one. Yeah. A compartment opens in the computer's casing, and a robotic arm extends from inside it. The supercomputer wants to arm wrestle you. What? Arm wrestle a computer? Yes. Okay.
Yes! This is the best story ever told.
I know. Required challenge, arm wrestle the computer. If you win, draw clue 102. If you lose, raise the danger meter by 1 and try again. Oh, man. This is a loop. This could be a loop. Okay. All right. Well,
I just want to point out, if we had listened to Al, we would not be arm wrestling a computer right now.
Oh, rubbing salt in that wound. Just saying. Not starting anything, right, Eddie? Well, we do have the wooden dowel, which gives us 2 extra points when you come to challenges.
The wooden dowel.
I know. Or the garden shear, but I figured we've used the garden shear a lot on those chimps. I think it's time to break out our bow or whatever and challenge it. So we get 2 extra points. So let's roll here. Oh, we rolled a 4, but we get 2 extra, so we win. So we win that. We arm wrestled the computer, and we won.
You just got dowled.
Oh, you dowled, yeah. Let the puns. Okay, Jesse, if you're still there, we need some dowel puns or something, or wood puns.
Way to not throw in the dowel.
Oh, you learn from the best. All right, 102. Quantum synthesis stabilizer. This is our new card. You defeat the supercomputer and gain access to its files. One is a diagram of a rod-shaped device called the quantum synthesis stabilizer. If you have clue 39, keep this item and move forward 2 spaces on the psychic scale. If you do not have clue 39, discard this card. Uh-oh, I don't think we have...
Oh, we do. Have clue 39?
We do have... Yes, no, we have it. So
what was clue 39? Was that the meth hat?
Large metal rod. Yeah, large metal rod. Keep this item and move forward 2 spaces. So we are at 11. So keep this.
Our
card.
psychic brain is so big. We're like those guys in Star Trek who are just like this pulse.
Yeah, it like pulses out. Let's see. So that was our free action. So let's go back to our card. That was kind of a nice little side quest there. All right.
About time we got to win.
No kidding. There are 2 doors leading out of the supercomputer room. You start to open one door, and the computer shouts, "Do not attempt to enter the armory," which just means you're going to enter the armory, because why not?
Yeah, right.
You start to open the other door, and the computer shouts, "Do not attempt to enter the observatory."
The computer may be pushy, but it's also quite informative. So you can tell what the choices are. Do we go to the observatory door or the armory door? Which one?
All right, there we go. Observatory
everybody.
or armory?
Which one do we do?
Mm.
Brent says, if you would have listened to Al, you would be a blotch of DNA on a bounty pallet. Yes, we would have.
I mean, he's not wrong. We listened to Al this time, and we were like a pile of ashes in our grandma's crystal ashtray. No, thank you.
The chat is erupting. They want us to go to the armory. Amanda, Matt, and Al all both said go to the armory.
A lot of armory talk.
Brent, guns, lots of guns.
What's the story card for that one?
94. So,
94. Here we go. All right. This is me, right?
Yes.
You enter the armory. The door closes behind you, and then you hear it lock automatically.
Uh-oh.
The room is nearly empty, and you realize with a shudder that whatever weapons are usually kept here are probably in the hands of people or chimps roaming the halls outside. The only thing left is a massive artillery gun mounted on a swivel in the center of the room. There is also a bunch of lockers lining one wall, if you'd like to search through them. Here we go. Optional challenge. Search the lockers. If you are level 3 or higher on the psychic scale, add a +1 to your roll.
Ooh, and we are. We
So
just hit level
I say
3.
we go for it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So let's do the optional challenge first.
And we also have the challenge booster because we have telekinesis, so we can also re-roll if we want to.
Add 2. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
We can do both.
So let's do that roll and
Yeah, let's do the roll here. Oh crap. We only rolled a 1. Well, we get +1 because of being on the psychic meter, but we get a challenge
That's a 2.
booster, so we get to roll again. And we rolled a 6. We're good. Good thing we had that telekinesis. Otherwise, we would have been in trouble. But we only get to use it once. So we only get to use it once. So I'm going to turn that over. Yeah.
So that's
use
it.
it once. Yeah, that's used.
oh well,
So-
there we go.
But
So now we get to draw a clue 92.
92. All right. And it is hypersonic isotropic resonator. You find a tech
good. I want
catalog. Yeah, because that's what you want. Say that 5 times, I guess. You find a tech catalog with details on an object called a hypersonic isotropic resonator. If you have clue 87, keep this item and move forward 2 spaces on the psychic scale. If not, if you do not have clue 87, discard this card. So 87.
So it's a hypersonic.
We have it. We have the crystal meth crown. That's what we needed.
There it is.
Man,
Yep.
last time we couldn't go anywhere without dying or getting hurt or losing. This time,
Right.
other than the first time, I guess. We got burned.
We got cooked.
Literally. Okay.
I blame Al on this one.
So we moved 2 spaces on the psychic scale. We are up to 13. And finish story card 94. Okay.
Here we go. There's a door here, and you can see through its window that leads into a stairwell. Unfortunately, the door is also locked. The artillery gun you found has a shell in it, though, so you could probably blast your way through. As a matter of fact, why limit yourself? With that thing, you could probably get through the wall opposite the door. Instant shortcut. So here we go. If you blow a hole through the door to the stairwell, go to story card 108. If you blow a hole through the wall, go to story card 97.
I love how our 9-year-old mind thinks.
I have a feeling. Yeah.
Paul, gotta love the crystal meth round.
Do we use the door? Do we use the door or do we make a door?
Make a door. Yeah, basically. That's what it is. Paul says shortcut. Amanda says the wall. Al says the wall. Of course.
Well, they're doing their... To quote Pink Floyd, all we are is another hole in the wall. Let's put a hole in that wall.
Put a hole in that wall needs another hole. Oh, yeah.
Put a hole on it. You're looking at story card 97, my good man.
Make a door. Yeah, I think it's pretty consensus there. 97. We're going to shoot through this wall. We're going down, guns a-blazing.
Why, okay. Why open a door when you can shoot it?
Just shoot it. Why would you do that? All right.
Don't even kick it open.
Just shoot it open. You carefully navigate stray chunks of masonry and find yourself in the laboratory. There's a closet-sized metal box here, big enough for you to get into, connected to a computer terminal. Some notes you find scattered on the desktop contain terms like DNA decoding unit and cellular replicator. You know what this thing is for, You know what this thing is for, clones. It makes clones. You're sure of it? Well, 90% sure. There's a flashing red light on the terminal that might mean something's not working properly, but the computer is so old it uses punch cards. You just know that trying to figure out what's wrong with this computer would be a huge pain. There's a time clock on the wall above a column of time cards with a handwritten index card that says Observatory Employees. Next to it is a stairway leading upwards. Free action. If you're a level 4 or higher on the psychic scale, you can search the computer to determine the meaning of the blinking red light. To do so raises the danger meter by 1, and you draw card 99. But we are not a level 4. We're level 3 still. So we can't even do this one. We're not smart enough to navigate punch cards.
I just want to point out, had we not been killed in a fire of our own making that Al told us to do,
we would have been a level 4.
We would be able to.
Yeah.
We could have done this.
Not pointing fingers, are you, Eddie? Not saying anything.
No, not at all. I am not pointing one finger at any person in specific.
with the letters A or L in it. Not saying.
Wouldn't
anything.
dream of that.
I wouldn't dream of that.
No, wouldn't even. No. I would never even hint that it was solely his responsibility and burden to bear.
Not saying anything. Oh man.
So we can't do that. We can't do that. So we have a choice.
And we can't do that because we're not saying somebody got us in trouble the first time. We're not saying that. Not saying that at all. Anyway, if you try, these are awesome, Eddie. Check this out. If you try to clone yourself, go to card 116. If you take the stairs to the observatory, go to 108. That is so awesome.
Now, we have a rule here on this show where we turn into a pumpkin after an hour. So if you kill us twice, isn't that been the covert nerd thing? If we die twice, we look into it. Yeah. Yeah,
we have to just give it up, and we'll try again. We'll try again. Amanda, do it. Paul says stairway. Paul's like, hey, maybe we could get in trouble here.
He's saying no stairway. Does he mean no stairway? Like, so yeah.
Okay.
They want us to have some clone time.
Rule 12. Don't clone Eddie.
How do y'all know I'm not the clone already? That's the other side of it.
You killed the original. Attack of the Eddie clones. That's right.
I mean, there's a lot of bad that comes with that. We just don't need that many running around.
There's only one Eddie.
116 is plenty.
116.
So we're cloning ourselves.
We're gonna clone ourselves.
We're gonna just thumb our nose. You guys learn nothing from the choosing.
Because when you're 9, that's what you do. You clone yourself.
It's too much to resist.
It is for your 9-year-old mind.
And that's page 116.
116, Eddie. That's you. And you know how to run the cloning chamber because you took a correspondence course. I mean,
this has now become my favorite story. It used to be Lord of the Rings. It used to be The Last Starfighter. This might be my new favorite story. Here we go. The cloning chamber switches on automatically when you step inside. Because if you're going to have a cloning chamber, that sucker better be automatic.
It better be. I'm not going with no manual.
Scanning you with some kind of energy that leaves every square inch of your body tingling uncomfortably. You stumble out, dazed, and glance back just in time to see the chamber fill with a blinding light. When you blinked the vision back into your eyes, you find yourself face to face with your exact duplicate, slightly less handsome. Ding!
You find yourself face to face with your exact duplicate. It's a little unsettling. What are you even supposed to do when you first meet ... yourself? Shake hands? Hug? Apparently, you've misread the situation entirely, and the proper response is punching because your evil clone grimaces in rage and lunges for your throat. Eddie, your clone is attacking yourself.
You gotta fight your own clone!
I know. Isn't this awesome? Required challenge. Oh, boy. Well, we have our pocket knife. So we can use that. That gives us an extra point.
Oh.
And I'm thinking we can use the garden shears too.
You know, etched on that knife is the phrase clone stabber. So I do wonder.
Yes, clone stabber. All right. Okay, everybody, cross your fingers and hope we roll at least a 6 or 5. Well, we only need, actually, since we have the enhancers, we only need a 2.
Like a 3. Oh, 2, okay.
Oh my gosh. We rolled a 1, Eddie. What is it with the ones?
What sort of...
That's okay, because we only need a 4 or higher, but we just barely survived a fight with ourselves with garden shears
Again.
and a pocket knife. And we still almost lost.
So we limped away from this, and in the background is our clone slumped over with a pair of garden shears and a
pocket
knife.
Stabbed into its skull. Oh man!
Why?
So let's see what we
This
won.
is where we're at, guys.
This is what's come to.
We're,
people.
we're fighting our own clones.
Fighting our own clones, Eddie. Okay, so
I hope you're happy.
All for entertainment.
I hope you're happy with what
I hope
you've
you're
done.
happy now. So what did you do today? I fought my clone and stabbed it to death with garden shears.
Are you happy?
Oh, that's nice, dear. All right.
Had pyrokinesis and lit myself on fire. That's nice here.
Eddie, they've been Paul's been giving you crap about your tracksuit, so you missed out on that.
That's all right. His crap strengthens me.
Okay. Oh, it was Jesse's coming with the puns. Well, it was knives to know you.
Coming in strong.
Boom.
Yeah.
All right.
There it is. Have a knives day.
A knives day. You knew that was coming. All right. Let's see. 95. You want to try that one, Eddie?
So we're back to story card 95?
Yes. If you win, we go to story card 95. And we did. If you lose, you go to 104. But we won with our garden shears and knives.
So in story card 95, that's correct?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, clue
Yes.
95. Gosh.
Yeah,
Thanks, Eddie.
I was going to say.
Goodness
That
gracious.
didn't make sense.
All
You're all
right.
right.
I'm going to read here.
We just got done fighting our clone. You're a little rattled.
Yeah, I'm a little rattled. You beat your clone back into the chamber and hit the unclone button. Ooh, an unclone button. Then you watch as the evil version of yourself implodes, screaming into nothingness. You then head to the observatory. Move forward.
Good.
So by killing your clone, you get to move forward 1 space on the psychic scale and lower the danger meter by 4. Holy cow. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We are way
done, us.
Man, we killed our clone with garden shears and a pocket knife, and we graduated.
You know, I almost said there's no winners in this situation, but I think we won.
I think
we won. I feel like we learned.
I think we learned something. What did we learn today, kids? That
like
you push.
I shouldn't feel.
Push the unclone button, because everybody puts an unclone button on a cloning machine.
I know I just did unspeakable things, but I feel good. I feel good. I don't.
Okay. It's like having the self-destruct button on the Spaceballs movie.
Exactly.
All right, story card 108. So.
All right, so is that me?
You got that one, Eddie.
Story card 108.
Al says we're all winners here.
We're all winners here.
Matt says graduated from clone killing school. Yeah, well, I think we were first in the correspondence course class on killing clones. I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think
for sure.
Exactly.
I think so.
Oh yeah. Oh, we definitely ahead of the class on that one.
Oh yeah. So 108.
Yeah. No. Yeah, we walked out. The teacher hugged us and high-fived us on that one. We're like, you have a gift.
We high-fived ourselves.
You go up a long flight of stairs that leads to an observatory where you find Professor Marsden staring at the stars. Ooh. How did you get here first, you ask? It's all my fault, he murmurs sadly, lost in thought. We reached out to the stars and they reached back with an angry monkey fist. But when the creature made contact, we got greedy and captured him for further study. I fear your nightmares mean he's sending out telepathic messages in hopes of being rescued. If you want them to end, you must set the creature free. This is why, the professor continues, we need to take back the compound from Carol, disable the neuron inhibitor mainframe controlling the chimpanzees, and free the alien ambassador. This story has it all. Carol watches over the mainframe constantly, he continues, so you'll be heading into great danger. Make sure you're fully prepared before you move on.
Okay.
There's a hallway to the mess hall and a back door that leads outside the house. So Here we go. Story return. If you like to go back for anything you missed, make a choice below. So we can go back and retrace our steps here. Mm-hmm. To move on, continue below. So we're getting outside of this cycle we're in.
Yep.
We're not quite closing the chapter here, though. If you try the mess hall, go to story card 119. If you leave the house through the back door, go to story card 101.
Oh, yeah. And if you choose to go back, and they have this on all of the chapters, but you can go back, but you have to raise your danger meter. So it comes with a risk.
Right. I would recommend not going back because we've already kind of experienced.
We've done a lot. Now, I'm sure there's plenty of other things there, but.
This basically the choices are at this point, because we're kind of saying let's not go back. 119 mess hall or leave the house.
Yes. Do we want to leave the house or go to the mess hall? So let us know. Okay, Brent, you're going to have to let us know what you want to do and let Eddie's tracksuit go.
Don't let it go. You hold on to this.
Brent's a 1970s gym teacher cosplay.
Get the gold chain right here.
Yeah, like a Russian mafia leader.
Exactly.
So, what would you like to do today? Do you want to go to Moscow?
Hello, students. I'm your new gym teacher.
Back in Russia.
Crack my neck.
Back in Russia, we do all this all day.
Today we do push-ups on knuckles. Everyone. One.
Now.
Da.
Okay, so Al says go to the mess hall. And Paul says Scooby it up and go to the kitchen. So that's two.
We got mess hall.
Matt says mess hall.
All right. Sounds like mess hall it is.
Looking like Jane Lynch from Glee.
That's a compliment. I take that compliment.
Oh, Amanda says leave the house.
No.
Amanda wants to leave.
One vote for leave the house. and a lot of people wanted to see a mess in the mess hall.
Okay. So, it's
So
probably
mess
the
hall
mess
Lee
hall.
is story card 119. 119.
Let's go to the mess hall. The mess hall is filled with long metal tables and ugly plastic chairs. Judging by the sheer volume of rotting banana peels piled into an overflowing trash can, you'd guess that it's mostly used by chimpanzees. Chimpanzees who don't compost. I love the extra line there. The room has high ceilings, and you can see an area on the next level with a railed balcony that overlooks the room. There might be something interesting up there, but you'll have to climb to find out. There's also a door that leads to the pantry in which you see a cupboard. Optional challenge. Climb to the overlook. If you win, lower the danger meter by 3 and go to story card 11. If you lose, raise the danger meter by 1 and try again. If you do not take the challenge, continue the story below. So, which means we go to the pantry.
I say we climb that overlook.
I kind of want to climb the overlook, so let's
That's
roll
just
here.
my thought there.
6, easily get it. So we get to
There you
lower
go.
the danger meter by 3, which we are at the lowest level. We're at the starting point on the danger meter. And we go
going
to story card
111.
111.
You want me to read that one?
Yes, please. Yes.
From here, you can see into a meeting room, which is packed to the gills,
Gills.
with super chimps. A woman in a lab coat, it must be the diabolical Carol, is operating a large console that must be part of the neuron inhibitor mainframe. It looks pretty solid, but if you're lucky, you might be able to reach it and damage it enough to bounce from Carol's control before anyone can stop you. There's also a metal staircase leading down to an aircraft hangar.
Oh, we lost Eddie again. It's an aircraft hangar. You see a truck parked in it, but you can't be sure if anyone is guarding it. So then we have Carol in her diabolical smile, pulling the levers. And we got 2 choices here. If you rush into the meeting room, go to story card 103. But if you sneak into the aircraft hangar, go to story card 98. So do we want to go to the meeting room or do we want to go to the aircraft hangar? But looks like we found Carol. Diabolical Carol, nonetheless, Eddie.
Diabolical's not her middle name. Carol is.
Carol,
She's
Diabolical's
diabolical.
my first name. Let's see. So, Russia, ha. So, what do you think, Al? Al says hangar. Go to the hangar, which is 98. We'll see if we get any more votes for either the hangar or the meeting room. I mean, the hangar sounds a lot better, more fun than the meeting room, but Amanda says meeting room. We're split so far. So we need somebody to split the vote here. So we got one of each. What's it going to be? The hangar or the meeting room? As long as we don't burst into flames, we better, I don't know if we'll go the hangar. Oh, it is the hangar.
There we go.
So we got 3 for hangar, 1 for meeting room. So that is 98.
98 it is. That's you.
Okay, let me find it here. You sneak into the large hangar and discover to your great relief that it's unoccupied. There are parts here from what might be some kind of alien aircraft, and tools lie scattered around them on the floor. From here you can see a large egg-shaped object on the lawn outside the hangar. Optional challenge. Scan the tools for something useful. If you are level 4 or higher on the psychic scale, so if you're a level 4 or higher, you get to add 1. So we can do this. We just, if we're under a level 4, we don't get to add anything. Okay. I was reading
can't
that
add
wrong.
1, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, 2. Never mind. Raise the danger meter by 1. So, okay. Oh, well. An unmarked delivery truck is parked here. If only the keys were inside. Oh, I know what's going to happen here. Remember those truck keys that we got in Chapter 1, Eddie? If you have clue 3, which is the truck keys, discard it and go to story card 100. If you do not have clue 3, take a look at the egg-shaped ship by going to story card.
Do we have the truck keys?
We have the truck keys. So good thing we grabbed those. We get to go to story card 100. All right. So story card 100, because we do have it. The truck is unlocked. You slide the key into the ignition and it starts, to your amazement. As you pull out of the garage, you see a sliding glass door to the meeting room where Carol sits by her mainframe. Let's see here. Along with her chimp army, you take a deep breath. Crack your knuckles, and step on the gas. What is it with cracking knuckles in this? It's hilarious.
If we're not cracking our knuckles, we're not serious.
That's right. Chimps dive out of your way as glass shatters, and you ram directly into the neuron inhibitor mainframe. Kill the intruder, Carol yells. Oh, man, this is like a Bond. This is a James Bond movie. 36 super intelligent chimps stand up and turn to you and yawn. They have no interest in you at all. With the neuron inhibitor mainframe wrecked and the chimp's neuron inhibitor links severed, they're no longer forced to obey the sinister lab assistant's commands. They seem to realize this at the same time Carol does. There's nothing stopping the chimps from seeking their revenge. Carol bolts into the raining night with chimps hot on her heels. Celebrate your victory over Carol by going to story card 105. So we're going to celebrate.
All right. Do you want me to read this one, Lee?
Yes.
Chapter 4, goal achieved.
Yes.
You've thwarted Carol's evil plot, freed a whole mansion full of super intelligent chimpanzees, and broken up a counterfeiting ring. On top of that, you've helped Professor Marsden win back control of his lab. Now he'll have plenty of time to consider the implications of his blind pursuit of knowledge and devote the rest of his career to making things right again. All that's left to do now is bask in your supreme triumph. You sit in Carol's chair, lean back, and put your feet up on what remains of the meeting room table, confident that your job here is done. Or is it? Go to story card 120.
I love it. Or
so you got to read 120, my man. ...
An alarm sounds and about 50 lights on the neuron inhibitor mainframe console start blinking. Professor Marsden comes running into the room. Oh no, he mutters under his breath. That thing's probably just malfunctioning, you say. I really did a number on it. You both jolt back as a strange booming voice comes from the speaker on the neuron inhibitor mainframe console. The full force of Cursalic Armada is upon you, it says. We demand the release of our ambassador. Although we hate violence, we will reduce your entire planet to galactic rubble. Not just regular rubble, Eddie. Galactic rubble if you do not obey us. Oh, yeah. The significance of this moment hits you. You've just heard the words of an actual alien life form. The professor is pale as a ghost. Oh, yeah. Let's release the alien, you say. That's what we're planning to do anyway, right? About that, ... He says, it may not be quite so simple. Advance to chapter 5 and keep all inventory items. Dun, dun, dun. We did it. Thanks to everybody's help.
Done. Indeed, we did it.
I know. Like I said, this is
except Al.
This is was almost like I said, a James Bond movie, or they really turned it up a notch on this one, I think.
Man, chapter 4 did not hold back at all, man.
No, it's still bizarre with the chimpanzees and a counterfeiting operation, but it told us about an alien, just like we thought, some alien technology that they found, and the diabolical Carol, which a villain named, Carol doesn't sound real scary. It's like, I don't know if you've ever heard or ever seen the movie Hoodwinked, where one of his henchmen's named Keith, and he's like, change your name. Keith is not scary. You need something more scary. Carol doesn't seem scary, but anyway.
Yeah.
Still.
The diabolical Carol.
Diabolical Carol. First name D, last initial C. Diabolical.
D Carol, DC. So we have one more chapter left, aptly entitled The Invasion.
Yes.
Classic. So, we're not out of the weird house yet. We got to fight off some aliens.
Exactly. With chimps. No chimps now, because the chimps have been set free.
The chimps are free, and they're all back to being chimp smart, so no more monocle wearing, violin playing chimps.
Banana eating.
Sadly.
Banana eating. The mess hall is full of bananas. I love that little ad there.
That's a little bit of a chimp jab there.
Chimp jab, yeah, exactly. Well, hey, that was fun, Eddie, and thank you to everybody that helped out. Even Al, right, Eddie? Or are we going to go that far?
Even Al. We'll give anybody a good old attaboy.
That's right. That's right.
Tonight we made it out alive this time around. We had to die once this time. We made it, so I'll give Al a little thumbs up on that one.
It was early enough. Yes, a baby thumbs up. And it was early enough, so it's not so bad when you die early, but if you're towards the end and you die, then it gets really frustrating. So,
Oh yeah, it gets harder at that point. So
exactly.
That was fun.
All right. Well, thank you, Eddie, and thanks everybody. Appreciate it. We'll do this in 2 weeks again, and we'll see what happens with the aliens. So, thank you.
Until next time.
All right. See you later, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. It means a lot that you took the time to hear what we have to say. Please go to youchoosepodcast.com for all the different ways you can connect with us and how you can be part of the live event. And until next time, you choose the adventure.